Animals, are they our friend or are they just our food? Well, think of it like this. Have you ever looked at a dog and thought, yum, that looks delicious? Have you ever done the same with a cow? Have you ever seen a cow and thought, yum, that looks so good, oh, I could go a burger right now? Have you ever looked at a pig and thought, wouldn't mind cutting that up and putting it on my plate? Have you ever looked at a chicken and thought, if she pops an egg out of her ass, I want to eat it? No, that's not how we think. We don't. We don't think about that. For animals, we see a dog and we think, oh, how cute. We give it a pat and we give it a scratch and we love hanging out with the dog. We see a cow. A lot of us don't see as many cows as we see dogs. We see a cow somewhere and we think, wow, how gentle. If you get lucky enough to be able to touch a cow, how soft are they? You see a pig and you think, wow, how playful, how cheeky. And if you see a chicken, you think, oh, it's a curious little chicken. So that's how we actually see animals. We see them as interesting and we're excited to be around them and they're funny, and we don't see them as our food when we look at them. In fact, think about videos of animal cruelty. Do you watch a video of someone slitting an animal's throat and does it make you hungry or does it make you sick? I mean, I know personally, and through the experience of showing a lot of people footage like this, people can't bear to watch it. They don't like to see this happening to our friends. They don't like to see this happening to innocent, vulnerable beings, and it definitely doesn't make them hungry. It makes them sick to the stomach, it makes them sad and upset, because we know instinctively that this is so wrong, what we do to them. Watching footage of animal cruelty would make us, if we were watching animals getting killed, that would make us hungry if they were just supposed to be our food, if there was nothing else to the equation. But that's not how we feel at all. When we think about animals, we have happy thoughts. And we are sharing something with them. We're sharing life with them. They are the other earthlings on this planet. Out of all the galaxies in the universe, they are our closest neighbors. And we share so much with them. We all have families. We all have communities. We all have our own heart and our own brain. What we share is so much more than what we don't, our exterior. For these animals, they are going through hell because of us, and yet they're so trusting of us. So trusting. A lot of people don't even realize what they're contributing to, what we're doing to those that we love. And if you think about some animals, if you think about dogs, or you think about cats, or you think about dolphins or whales or orangutans or monkeys, these are animals that everyone can get behind, in the Western world, get behind and say, stop the Taji dolphin slaughter, ban Yulin dog meat festival, stop hurting the orangutans for palm oil. People can get behind this. But how sad that our compassion that embraces all beings has been taken from us, and we've been taught to love some animals like dogs and dolphins and orangutans and whales, but kill and eat pigs and cows and chickens and fish. We've been taught that is normal, and it is normal in a way because everyone's doing it. But that doesn't make it right. In fact, a lot of things in history have been seen as normal that we look back on now and we think, how could we have got it so wrong? And this is one of them. What we do to animals for unnecessary, trivial reasons like palate pleasure because they taste good is wrong on a scale that is mind-blowing. And I used to do it myself. I used to, a few years ago, be a part of that too. And I am so grateful now that I can say I'm a friend of animals, because when I was paying people to mutilate and torture and kill them for foods and products I don't even need, I was not being a friend of animals. I was being an oppressor of animals. I was being an abuser of animals of the worst kind. You know, that all happens because of our choices. If you're a friend to animals, you don't pay people to kill them for you. In fact, that is an act that you would only do if you absolutely hated animals. Not even hate, I mean like despise the very life that they live. If that's how you feel about animals, then it would make sense that you want to pay people to kill them for you, because you just can't stand them. You can't stand them being alive. But if you are a friend to animals, then the least you can do is stop hurting them. And how do we stop hurting them? Does it mean being vegetarian? Does it mean going meatless Mondays? Or, you know, cutting out certain animals? No. It means being vegan. That is the least we can do. Stop hurting them. You know? That is not an out there thing. Stop hurting animals. That ain't extreme. That is the chillest thing ever. If you want to be a friend for animals, there's only one option. Become vegan. If you want to be a really good friend for animals, help others do the same, so that we can all live consistently with our belief that causing harm to animals is wrong and loving animals feels so good.